The Audi Q5 e-tron that made its world debut at Auto Guangzhou 2021 in November 2021 has entered its first and perhaps only market, China. Here's everything we know about the regional Audi electric SUV. The Audi Q5 e-tron is not the successor to the Audi e-tron but a longer, more spacious version of the Q4 e-tron that debuted in April 2021. Like the VW ID.6 that it is based on, this electric SUV is reserved for the Chinese market. From every angle, the Audi Q5 e-tron looks like a big brother of the Q4 e-tron. Its shape and design are very similar to those of the global compact electric SUV. This is another indication that the Q5 e-tron is a China-only model, as Audi wouldn't design two global models very closely. At the front, the designers have used split headlamps. The flat upper half comprises the DRLs that can double as dynamic turn signals, and the lower half vertically stacked main driving lights, both low and high beams. Audi will offer the matrix LED lights for the high beam. Instead of a traditional grille, the Q5 e-tron has a closed panel, a structured surface with horizontal inserts. A chrome border surrounds this faux single frame, along with a black mask outside it. A powerfully contoured, curved blade extending under it runs sharply up at the ends. Vertical air inlets extend from below the headlamps, giving a sporty styling to the front end. The Q5 e-tron has a conventional SUV profile like the e-tron and Q4 e-tron. The roofline slants down gently, ensuring the dynamic look doesn't significantly affect the headroom. It has a relatively straighter roofline like the VW ID.6, which would mean more headroom and better suitability for rear seat preferring Chinese customers. Audi hasn't used flush door handles on the Q5 e-tron. The company isn't a fan of pop-out door handles and has stuck to the classic type even on the flagship EV, the e-tron GT. At the rear, the Q5 e-tron has a confident and striking design. In addition to the familiar crossover-style hunched tailgate, the new model makes a fashion statement with a wide V-shaped license plate area, sleek tail lamps with a thin light band connecting them, and an e-tron logo embossed in the skid plate. Interior: the Audi Q5 e-tron apes the Q4 e-tron on the inside. From the new generation Audi steering wheel with flattened top and bottom sections to the fancy dashboard with sharp lines and angular AC vents on the sides of the steering wheel, the hexagonal binnacle for the operating display, the wide driver's side tilted touchscreen, the floating operating panel below the climate control operating unit, the e-tron badge on the driver's side dashboard, and the triangular door handle section. It borrows almost every part from the Q4 series. The Audi Q5 e-tron is a 3-row electric SUV that comes in 6-seat and 7-seat configurations, and both versions offer a flat floor. Second-row occupants get their own AC vents located between the front seats, and there's a central armrest for their comfort. Key interior features of the Q5 e-tron include a 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster, augmented reality head-up display, touch-operated steering wheel buttons, 11.6-inch touchscreen infotainment system, 13-speaker Bang & Olufsen 3D surround sound system, and a panoramic sunroof. Audi offers the Q5 e-tron with the Audi Pro Pilot suite of autonomous driving technologies. The company has equipped it with the Mobileye EyeQ4 processor, 3mm wave radars, 12 ultrasonic sensors for surround view cameras, and a multifunctional camera for L2+ assisted driving. Specifications: the Audi Q5 e-tron is the premium cousin of the China-only VW ID.6 and shares the same VW MEB platform. It measures 4,876 mm, 192.0 inches, in length, 1,860 mm, 73.2 inches, in width, and 1,675 mm, 65.9 inches, in height. It has a 2,965 mm, 116.7 inches, wheelbase identical to the VW ID.6. Leaked details before the unveil suggested that the Q5 e-tron will come in 3 variants, namely Q535 e-tron, Q540 e-tron, and Q550 e-tron Quattro. However, only the Q540 e-tron and Q550 e-tron Quattro are available since launch. Audi Q5 40 e-tron and 50 e-tron. The Q5 40 e-tron has a single-motor RWD configuration but a more powerful 150 kilowatts, 201 horsepower motor. The torque output stands at 310 Newton-meters, 229 pound-ft. The Q550 e-tron Quattro is a dual-motor AWD configuration with an 80 kilowatts, 107 horsepower front motor and a 150 kilowatts, 201 horsepower